Hey dudes and chicks, and neither if those rules don't apply to you, welcome to Makeup for Last Time. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be just doing a quick rundown of the palettes that I own that I think are the best summer palettes. And so if you're interested in seeing that, then just stick around. So I'm not ranking these palettes because I just can't rank my palettes. I have like 13 palettes here that I think are like the best colors for summer. What is a summer color? I mean, it's not cool tone colors, right? So it's not your winter palettes and it's not your fall palettes, which are those grungier oranges, grungier greens. And so basically everything else, I didn't include any of my neon palettes because if I would have included those, there would have just been too many. So I actually kind of ordered them like by the way that they're shaped. I'm going to start with the Kaleidos VR Neon palette. It's just one of these little tiny guys, and the reason I'm going to start with this is because I believe that by definition, like to me, these are the colors of summer. Like this green, this yellow, red, orange, obviously these are the colors of sun, grass, and then a bright pink. I feel like bright pink is like, when I look at a palette that has bright pink in it, it screams summer to me. I just wanted to show you guys this palette because I think this is like the color story of summer, basically. The second palette that I have that's kind of shaped the same is my Ace Beauté Blossom Passion palette, and the color story is pink, and I actually just did a video using this palette, and if you guys want to see that, I'll leave it in the cards. So this is the color story, and it's just these like bright hot pinks that are like, they just remind me so much of summer. And then this carnation color right here, and I mean, even this bright red is like, this whole palette screams summer, except for maybe these two colors right here are like nuclear fucking winter. But other than those two colors, which are really can be just used for deepening up this palette, this is like the summer. This is like the summerest of pinks. So now I'm going to go into my square palettes, and I'm going to start with the Norvina Mini, what the fuck is this thing called? Mini Pro Pigment Palette Volume 1. Geez, how did they even fit the fucking name of it on this little tiny motherfucker? It's like, see this like bright pink, this like bright lavender, like it's not even, what is this, like a magenta? It's like a midway between lavender and magenta. Yeah, I just think that this palette screams summer. These colors are summer colors, except for like these purples right here. But in this color story, the way it's curated is like totally a summer palette. And then I have 4 ColourPop monochromatic palettes because not only are these like super summery, but they're super quick and easy for like when you're, you know, you just want to get out there. Like the way that they're made up and the way that they're shaped and the way that they're just compact, they scream like get up and go. And so like they're just so convenient. I have the Main Squeeze palette, and I wonder if maybe the reason why this doesn't remind me so much of summer is it came out last summer and it was like a picnic theme. So the case looks like watermelon seeds, and then it had like all these barbecue references on their lipsticks and stuff like that. So this is the color story, and like this red right here, I actually really love this palette, and it's super easy to use, super easy to work with. And then this like goldy color right here, like all of these colors are just, these reds are like summer reds. They're not like winter reds. Like this is a winter red right here, but it's actually just a deepening shade, and it's not so deep that it turns your look into modern Renaissance. Like it keeps it light and summery. And then the Ooh La La palette, I mean, this is like the epitome of pink palettes to me, as well as the Ace Beauté one, because it's just a pink palette, and I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. And so I've just been recently told by a fellow YouTuber that like I look so good in pink, and honestly when I first started doing makeup I thought I looked ridiculous in pink makeup, and the more I use it, the more I just love doing pink makeup looks, and I feel like they really are like my dig. I love this color story. I love this pink right here. This is a summer pink right here, right? Like this is not, I mean, these are kind of prudy woody, but it's really this pink right here that makes this palette a summer palette for me. And then the Aha Honey palette, like this is like one of my favorite palettes of all time. Like this is probably in my top 10 favorite palettes, and also my top 10 most worn palettes. It's like a yellow color story, and a lot of people didn't really like it that much because it lacked dimension. But the more I do makeup on myself, the more like I like dimension, but I can also wear looks that don't have that much dimension and be fine with it. And this brown, this like brownish honey nougat color is enough for me to have that depth that I'm looking for in a summery, yellow, airy, light look. Also, I'm starting to realize that a bumblebee is my spirit animal, so just saying. And then I've never used this palette, but I ain't getting rid of it either. And it's like this, the Orange You Glad palette. And so just because I haven't used it doesn't mean I won't. Like, this is a fucking fantastic summer palette and super easy. Like, I feel like if you threw these 4 ColourPop palettes in your bag to go on a trip to, like, me and all my friends once a year go to ocean shores, like, I would totally, like, take these 4 palettes and be totally fine with these looks. So anyways, this bright orange right here, this bright, like, neon coral is just killer. Like, this is a killer palette. And this, a lot of people don't like pressed glitter. It's not eye safe and they don't like it. I'm starting to feel like I want to just start doing looks with pressed glitters just because everybody hates them so much, and I see why they hate them, but I love glitter. So my friend, she wears these pressed glitters to school all the time and they look fucking magical, and they, in her makeup, her mattes aren't messed up at all. So she wears them over the top of mattes and they look great. So I kind of feel like I want to start like utilizing those. So I mean, I'm not the kind of person who gives a fuck if one shadow is going to waste. It would be better if it wasn't, but I like to have a variety, and I feel like pressed glitter is a variety or a variation in texture. So these 4 monochromatic palettes, these are the colors of summer. Honestly, I don't have the Just My Luck, or else I would have included this. I want to order it, but it's been sold out forever. So, and the next one is the Paulina palette. Aside from the fact that I love these pinks and I love these greens, I feel like these are really like summery greens, and I feel like these are summery pinks. And also the color story kind of reminds me a little bit of watermelon. So like whenever I think of watermelon, I think of summer looks. This pink is literally one of the best blending transition pinks I've ever used. So when I look at this palette, it screams summer to me, and especially like this lavender right here. It could be kind of Eastery, but no, it's totally summery. So, and then my last square palette is the, I know you guys are going to be probably a little confused as to why I'm including this. I'm including the ABH Norvina collection volume 3 because I believe that the color story is not, it's an orange and green palette, but they are definitely summer tones. Orange and green could be fall tones. When I use this palette, I didn't have any problems with it. It didn't give me any shit like the other palette that I've used so far. So I just wanted to include this because like these greens are amazing. This yellow right here, I really enjoyed this color. And then also like these reds, and there again is another coral. I just feel like this mix is like a summer mix. I mean, I guess it could be a fall mix with those browns, but we're not in fall, are we? Now I'm into my rectangular shape palettes. The smallest one is my Menagerie Cosmetics Feral palette. I'm just screaming like, okay, I love having this like mint green right here because even though mint green is a pastel, I actually have mint green mixed with green right here, and it turns into this vibrant, bright green. And so I feel like these are a little bit grungy, but I still feel like I mean, when you look at this picture, these colors are about growth and like summer. So, and I feel like this yellow and this red right here, this isn't exactly a red. It's kind of a different kind of color. But anyways, just with this purple, just the way it is. And the shimmers are fucking fabulous. They're totally bright and light and airy and warm and fun. This next one is my Moon Slice Beauty Emerald Moon palette. And when I actually did my review or my 3 looks 1 palette on this, I kind of talked about how the greens that I had used were more upbeat than I normally like. That was false. They were more upbeat than I normally like for fall tones. And so these are like exactly the kind of upbeat greens that are great for summer. And actually I made a comment in when I filmed that 3 looks, and I'll leave that up below. I actually felt like a grass troll, like a grass colored troll, like in the Trolls movie. Like I did one look and it looked so much like a grassy troll that I just like felt like super happy and like filled with happiness. I feel like trolls from the Trolls movie, that they are like the epitome of summer colors. And the other thing is these shimmers are like deceptively fucking good. Here's the controversial one. I think that this palette is literally one of the best summer palettes that I have. And I've actually been thinking about decluttering a lot of my Morphe palettes, but this is one that I actually like super enjoy, and this is the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. This color story is like summer. It screams summer. Every color in it is perfect. It's fucking amazing. It's like your reds, your oranges, your pinks, your purples, your yellows. Like, it's got it all, plus a few neutrals, which I'll probably never dip into even, but maybe, you never know. I think basically any summer look that you want to get, you can get from this palette, and it's just so so bright and happy, and like it makes you feel like summer in your heart. And then honestly, I saved this one for last, and I actually organized these the way I did for a reason, because I do believe that actually here at the end, I feel like that Jaclyn Hill palette and then my Carnival XL Pro palette are the best, my best summer palettes. I mean, this is like all season. This is your all season tires right here. It's like you got your summer colors right here, your summer pinks, your reds, your orange, your yellows. And honestly, like I even believe that these blues and greens are summery. So like you can squeeze, it's just got this one purple, which I don't necessarily think that purple is a summer color. I don't think it isn't a summer color, but I wouldn't look at a purple palette and think, oh my God, that's a badass summer palette. But like this purple right here, just like to throw in the mix, is a nice addition to be able to have some purples like the Jaclyn Hill palette, where you have this great summer palette that's just got a little bit of shit going on here. But even these blues are like, they look like blue sky, water, like waves, beaches. They just remind you of like summer. And so I feel like in that respect, this palette is, those colors are summer colors in that respect. So I forgot one. It's my Melt Cosmetics Baby Girl stack. These tones are actually somewhat fall. They're like more fall tones. But as you get up here, this color right here, this like pinky orangey gold shift, and then when you get up, and this is also like a rust, but then when you get into this color and you add that to this, and then this like peachy coral color, this palette is like liquid fire. It just looks like totally bright, and it's not like dark and just like, it's not dark, it's totally bright and summery, and it looks like liquid fire. So anyways, this was when Melt was amazing, and this fucking stack is amazing, and I don't even know if they sell stacks anymore, if they discontinued them, but if you want to get a good fucking stack, this is a good fucking stack. And this is a no fuck up. This is an easy one, just like my ColourPop palettes. This is like one look, kills it. It fucking looks beautiful every time. It blends like a dream. This is the shit right here. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I should have included my neon? Should I have included my Ace Beauté Oceanic palette? I felt like that was really just spring for me. It was just so spring that I decided not to include it, but it definitely gets an honorable mention. Let me know what you guys think. What are your guys' favorite summer palettes? What are some palettes that you guys know that I don't have and that I should be getting for summer? I'm excited. I'm excited for summer, and I feel like summer has got lost in everything that's going on. Where like I have begun to like dwindle on the edge of like forgetting that there's really great things going on. It's Pride Month. I've really seen that much about it. It's summer. I haven't really seen that much about it. Like usually when summer gets here, I'm fucking freaking out. And so I just wanted to do a little bit of a observation of summer and do some summer looks. And basically like that's kind of what I'm going to be doing like in my next couple videos. So anyways, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you can see every time I upload. If you agree with my palettes, if you think I should add some, hang out with me in the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. Don't forget to Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm. And you guys could have been anywhere, but you were here spending your valuable, precious time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.